Good morning. I'm Vickie Todd. I'm actually a registered nurse, but today I am a visiting teller of tales. And I'm really happy to be here and be able to share this wonderful little book with you. It's the ABCs for a Peaceful Me. So we're going to go ahead and get started. The words in this book are by Shelley Becker, and the pictures are by Dan Yacarino. This is actually an Abrams book, and it's just a marvelous little book. Let's go ahead and get started. This is a mindfulness seek and find book. We can find all kinds of different things in here that kind of goes along with the ABCs. But let's go ahead and start with the letter A. The letter A kind of stands for appreciate. And that means that we find joy in everyday things. We appreciate that. If you can feel your breath move in and out, take some deep breaths, relax, feel the peaceful energy, and focus on the here and now, and just be you. Learn to appreciate the small things. We move on over to the B. That's just breathe, Deep breaths in and out, relax. Sometimes we get kind of antsy, so if we can just breathe in and out, sometimes that helps us to relax. So let's look at C. C is connect. That just means that we have a really good connection with mama and daddy, our brothers, our sisters, our friends. We just connect with those things that are important to us. D for discover. What do we do when we're outside looking around? We're looking for new things. We're looking for those little bugs, those fireflies. Discover means that we just seek to find new things. If we move on over to our E, explore. What in the world are we going to do there? Well, we're going to go outside, just like we said. We're going to discover because we explored and we looked for it, and there it was. So explore just means that we search and find. Our F, that stands for find. Well, looky there. That's the letter we was looking for. If we explore and we seek it out and we find it, it's almost like finding a treasure, isn't it? Moving on to the G, that is grow. That's what we're doing. That's what you're doing. As you age out, you go from 4 to 5 to 6. You start school, you're growing, you're becoming a new little person. Look at this giraffe. See how far he's growing? A lot of times that's what we feel like. We shoot up fast, and sometimes we don't shoot up quite as fast. That's okay too. We're all going to grow at our own pace. H, that's a hug. What's it feel like to get a good hug? At night, mom and daddy tucks you in, gives you a hug, tells you how much they love you. That's the hug for the H. I, inspire. Inspire. What kind of word is that? Well, that's inspiration. That is what things do to you, that they do to your mind. They inspire your mind to grow, to learn, to take in new things. We move on over to the J, a journey. We're on a journey every day of our life. And as we grow, and we take that journey, we learn new things. And that is one of the best things that we can do. The library is full of new adventures and journeys that you can take. If we look at our K, keep trying. A lot of times we want to give up. It's more than we can do. Keep trying. Keep trying. Don't ever give up. L, listen. The more we listen, the more we learn. We were blessed to have 2 ears and 1 mouth. That means we listen twice as much as we speak sometimes. So meditate for the M. That just means we find a quiet place and we just think about what went on today. Was everything good? Or even if we had a bad day and we meditate and we think about it, sometimes we can find something else in that perhaps we didn't see today. So meditate. N, nurture. That's what mom and daddy does to you every day of your life. That's what those teachers do. They nurture you. They help you to grow. They help you to learn. They help you to do all these things that are going to be so important when you have to fly the coop and start living on your own. So nurture. That's what folks do to their flowers. That's why all these fruits and things grow on the trees, because everything's nurtured. P for practice. You know, sometimes we have to practice over and over again to get to be as good as we can be at something. And if we really enjoy it, the practice isn't a big deal. So remember to practice. Question for Q. You know, it's okay to have a question. It's okay to ask a question. You always want to know that you know what you need to know. So by asking those questions, then you can know that. We move on over to the R. Shoo, that's a big one. Relax. You know, you went to school all day. You had to do all this work. You had recess. You come home. It's time to just relax. Put on those old clothes, get outside, sit in the sunshine, and relax. R for relax. Then S for stretch. Nothing wrong with a good stretch. You know, sometimes that just makes you feel so good you can just stretch it out. So S for stretch. T for trust. What does that mean? That means that we build that trust. We learn to trust in those that are around us, that they're going to do the very best they can for us. Then we look at U for uplift. You know, we can uplift everyone every day of our life with a smile, a word of encouragement, you know, a hello, how are you? How can I help you? That's what you do when you uplift someone. We move right on to the V, visualize. That means that we try to see the best in people. We try to visualize that there is good in everyone, you know, and to know that they're doing the very best they can with what they have and that they're going to do the very best for us. We visualize that. If we go on to our X, that is express. You know, sometimes we need to just express how we feel. We need to express those feelings. We need to let someone know that, you know, maybe we're not feeling so good today. That's okay, but express that. If you're feeling happy, express that, you know, because that positivity carries forward. The Y, yum. What does that mean? That's that chocolate ice cream you had today at snack. Yum, you know. So made your tummy feel good, made you feel good all over. That is a Y for yum. And then zoom. Well, zoom means, hey, you know, the school day's over. We're going to zoom right to that bus. We're going to get on that bus. We're going to go home. We're going to get in the tree house. We're going to zoom. So, you know, the thing of it is, whenever we rise to our highest heights and we embrace the sparkling star that we are and we shine, remember that we are one of a kind light. So, you know, by remembering all of this and keeping it within your little self, you know, you're just going to be what you are, and that's all okay. Thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate you listening to this wonderful little book, The ABCs for a Peaceful Me. You have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you again soon.